What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Nordic Dove has been having some technical difficulties. Again, well, it's Wi-Fi related, but I'm hoping I can record without Wi-Fi, so here's hoping this episode works. Hey, what's going on? My name is October. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Continue on the main story. Actually, wait. I do not want to continue with the main story. I need to Bombardar, whatever it's right. Acquire a giant purple toad with a knapsack. Now where can I find? Let's go get us a giant purple toad. Let's use High Wing.
Let's go! Come on, Highwing!
You learned that in first year, did ya?
Let's get down.
Oh, what a
Get down! Get off! Oh my. How do I get off a High Wing? You gotta go mess up these people, man.
now?
Descendo! Defendo! Better be a bee. Exacto.
And I haven't even had...
You've made a great
Predictable.
Your luck at killing us ends.
You're going to regret that.
Allow me to stupid you out of your misery.
Is that the best you...
You'll regret crossing my path.
I've seen your...
You will not expose! Death from above! Expulsor! Stupendous! Incendio! Protego! Glacis! Look what you've done! You pay for that! Might want to look up! Sendo! Confirm Expulso! Glacis! Expulso!
And you're going down. Bum boy.
I did it! And an Ashwinder, no less.
In an Ashwinder.
Revelio.
Dude, it's like freaking 10 o'clock in the morning. I call them, call the Wi-Fi people, and they're all like, oh, well, we can't come fix it until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Who in the freak? Who the freak? You can't just have somebody come over and reset my Wi-Fi because I live in a apartment complex that requires you to freaking... Well, it's locked behind a panel, so it's like, what the freak? 8 a.m. tomorrow. What the fuck? Wait, where am I going? I'm all mixed up and upset. I don't even know what I'm doing.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Levioso. Assignment's all finished.
Blah, blah, blah.
Everything's all right now. Revelio.
What the heck is on you? Alright, so what was the point of me getting that? Alright, pretty sure we're done here anyway. Let's get out of here. I mean, if they didn't want me to use it. I'm here for class. Look at the cute little fucker.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
Yeah.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements.
Should a student really be using a spell
The
like that?
exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done.
Did not mean to do that.
Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Excellent. You have it well in hand.
Bombarda, bitch. Alright, got a new spell to play with out here. I probably should see about Sebastian and the Undercroft. In case we can learn more dark spells, yeah.
Where? The trouble is you, because now you won't be getting any of the
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What'd you learn?
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous, He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise, I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
I can tell.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Bombarda!
I like blowing stuff up. Alright, well that's over with. Got people freaking out over here. Yeah, let's do Fire and Vice. The main story stuff. Let's do some of that real quick. Jenny don't like my videos because she's mean to me, yeah. Down. Son of a...
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Yeah. You good?
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
Are they mean?
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
That makes them more aggressive? Is that not just nature around here?
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Poor beasts.
Stop drinking random things.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
No.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Calamity. The very moment I don't have every one of you standing in my line of sight, it's a disaster. And the first
Lumos.
one of you
Lumos.
trying to pin it-
That's not what I meant.
someone messing about.
You know, I ain't signed up for this shit. I know how to kick butt, and I'm gonna just do it my way.
Head in the clouds, this one.
Stupid one.
Shall we finish what we started?
Bombarder.
Back for more.
Confringo.
Ah, the lamb returns to the wolf.
Go places.
Stop fighting around like a bellywig.
What's that? Descendo.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo.
I'm a good wizard boy. I don't know what's in here. Hopefully it's alive.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
What the heck? How'd they manage this?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Fuck. They want us sneaking around here.
Yes. A more hushed approach is likely what?
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him.
Dragons Totalis.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under
Dragons Totalis.
This dragon fight is nuts. Somebody hit somebody.
Yes, you can.
They're being scared.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Sure, let's even the odds by getting our asses kicked. No, I'm joking. I'm totally here to help the dragon.
a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Well, if the game would let me walk.
Hello, Hamura.
Well, I get to have a pet dragon. Can I have a pet dragon?
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact! Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Potato!
Admirable trick.
Yeah. Yeah, leave that poor dragon alone. Let me also these nuts.
Descendo! Potato!
You'll have to fight it eventually.
Not very good at this, are you? Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Glaciers!
Aha. Where were they? I didn't even know where they were.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
You're not going to. One less human to worry about.
Shall we finish what we started? Back for more? Not the right. The Herbrins are not your best fun. Not for a bit of dying, are they?
Descendo.
Nothing more places. I'd say a little pruning is in order. What?
Protect me!
Get out of here.
Finish the job. Like you sweet, darling. Very well.
Oh, that fire tornado was nuts.
Places. Descendo.
Let's see you survive that heat.
You won't get away from that.
Confringo! Descendo!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
I have to pull something.
Accio! This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Well, we'll see him later. Ooh. Hey, we helped you. Don't eat us. Don't eat us.
This way.
There was definitely other dragons in there, but...
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Totes my goats, my dude. That was nuts, wasn't it? That was pretty cool.
Always going.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
What the?
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Now we can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestrals.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Hello, Kitty.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Oh. Alright, so that'll be done in 30 minutes, whatever the frick that means. Which means just in time to make you check on them in the next episode. So if you enjoyed what you saw today, and if you did, smash that like button, tell your friends, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'll talk to you all in the next one.